There's tons of traffic in Port St Lucie, Florida. Yes, you've seen how it's picked up. The reason why? It is snowbird season. Yes, everybody from around the world who lives in a cold temperature in the winter all flocks to Florida. And now more than ever, more of those people are now coming to Port St Lucie. So I'm going to tell you today why it's the best time to sell your house. So get ready. If you're looking to sell your house, stay tuned, stay to the very end, and I'm going to tell you the number one thing these snowbirds are looking for. My name is Jonathan B.J. Hayes, local realtor here in beautiful Port St Lucie, Florida. Thank you for returning back to the home of Port St Lucie Real Estate. As always, make sure you subscribe to the channel, share the videos, like the videos, and tell a friend about the wonderful things going on here in beautiful Port St Lucie, Florida. Anybody out there who's looking to sell or buy a home, all my information is in the description below. You can call or text me directly at that number. So it is snowbird season, guys. So if you don't know what a snowbird is, here is the definition of a snowbird. A person leaving the cold climate up north in the winter for warmer weather in the south. That is your definition of a snowbird. So with that said, the most real estate sold in the state of Florida is sold the second week of January to April 15th, which is tax time. The reason why? There's just more eyes. There's more people here more than ever from up north because it's so cold. So now is your opportunity to take full advantage, guys. If you are even dreaming of selling your house, testing the waters, now is the time to get that home on the market. More people than ever here. And here's the beauty of it. I'm going to explain you the cycle of these snowbirds. So usually, once they retire, they will say, hey, we need to think about moving south so we can enjoy a better quality of life moving forward. So what they'll normally do is plan like a vacation at first. They'll stay for like 2 weeks. They'll stay in an Airbnb and they'll say, hey, I enjoyed that. That was awesome. Year number 2, they now stay for a month in an Airbnb. And they say, you know what? This was totally awesome. And now we know this is exactly what we want to do. They go back, they meet with the grandkids, they meet with the kids, and they say, hey guys, we're moving to Florida. You can come and visit. We'll come back and forth. And usually it's that following year, that third year, where they will contact me or another realtor and say, hey, let's make this happen. We'll be down the second week of January. We leave on April 15th, tax season, because that's when most people have to do their taxes. Plus the weather gets better up north. That's normally when they go back. So this time around, they'll usually get an Airbnb for the full 4 months. They'll stay. They'll work with me directly to find a home and close before they go back. So this way they can close up everything and make that move fully to Port St Lucie. Now, usually what happens in the very beginning, that move at first is not permanent. So I've found that usually once these snowbirds do buy, there's usually like a year where they'll still play snowbird to get the other family adjusted before they officially totally move down here permanently. So now you know the little bit of the life cycle of a snowbird in how it usually comes about. Now, there are times where people will just, hey, we just retired, we're immediately moving down here. That does happen. But most of the time, it's a cycle. It's something that builds up over a few years. All right. So this is the reason why we sell so many more houses this time, just because simply there's more people. And not just more people. Snowbirds, let's face it, they're the ones with the money. Usually you start getting to retirement age, you've already raised the kids, you've got a huge nest egg, you've retired from your job, you got a pension coming in, not to mention you're selling your house in New Jersey for $1.7 million, going to put the rest of it in the bank and spend $600,000 on a house in Port St Lucie, Florida, and enjoy the rest of your life. So, Mr. Seller, if you're thinking about it, get the house on the market ASAP. This is the best opportunity for you to sell. I'm going to open up something here. I know there's a lot of you out there who purchased houses during the pandemic. And now things have changed a little bit. You want to sell. Some of you have to sell for extraneous reasons. And others want to sell because maybe you have 2 or 3 homes here, or you're just looking to make a move. I cannot iterate this enough. Get that house on the market now. The next 3 months is the best time for you to sell it and get the most money imaginable. So outside of just obviously making your house look beautiful, stunning, getting everything fixed, making sure it's beautiful, I'm going to tell you the number one thing that these snowbirds are looking for. The number one thing is this. They want to be close to main attractions. That's the reason why tradition is so hot, because there's so much stuff for people to do in one little area. The reason why portions of St. Lucie West are so hot is because there's so much for them to do in an area. Make sure with whoever lists your house, they do a knockout job of explaining all the amenities and all the fun that is within 15 minutes of your house that is being sold. Because I'll tell you this, once snowbirds see the house in picture or video, their next question to me is, Jonathan, how far am I from nice restaurants? How far am I from the beach? How far am I from the Mets baseball stadium? Which brings a lot of them here, because a lot of the people who end up as snowbirds are people who come to watch the Mets train every year. And that's what got them hooked to Port St Lucie. So make sure you're being very descriptive of all the activity that there is in the area. The other thing I will tell you is this. Use our location to your benefit. They want to know that, hey, 45 minutes down the road, there's an airport where I can fly internationally and get in and out of here, West Palm Beach. They want to know, hey, if I just want to yuck it up one night and have a great time, I'm 1 hour and 50 minutes from Miami. They want to know I'm an hour and 20 minutes from Fort Lauderdale Beach, and they want to know I'm only an hour and 45 minutes away from Mickey and Minnie and all the fun in Orlando. There you have it, guys. If you're thinking of selling, now is your time to sell it and get the most money imaginable. This is Realtor Jonathan B.J. Hayes signing off. Till the next time, everybody stay safe, be blessed.